So we are gonna start a new segment out here. Random anime of the day. First of all, we'd like to give credit where credit's due. So this is not our own original idea. It is from Mystic Connexa. Not that he needs any shout out from us, but yeah, this is not our idea, but it's a good idea. So we're gonna use it, and we can't do it as effectively as him because we don't have the know-how of how to get the extension that Misty used. But this is fine
Close
for
enough.
now. Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like that.
let's do this.
Let's roll the first anime. Rolling. Gintama.
Gintama.
Well,
Well,
everyone
knows Gintama.
Yeah. Gintama.
Okay, so those who don't know what this is about, it's a semi-serious parody kind of anime.
Actually, it started like a parody.
Then
Then, there were some things that the writer put it in for just having a normal story. But then the story became more serious. And then, first it was a comedy, and then it became a great shonen comedy.
Yeah. And one more thing to put it there, Gintama has parodied every anime out there.
Yeah.
So
If you want to watch Gintama, watch a little bit of anime.
yeah, if you have a know-how in other animes, if you have been watching anime from before, then Gintama will really hit a really sweet spot for you.
It's like wine.
Yeah.
With age, it becomes tasty, fancier.
So Gintama is kind of like Noragami in a sense, but Noragami is more of a comedy. It is more of a parody. It really mimics and mocks other anime as well. Doesn't take itself way too seriously. And as for more resemblance with Noragami, we can look at the protagonist for that.
Okay.
So
Second one.
Maotsukai no Yome! So I don't think he's watched it.
I haven't watched
Okay, I have watched it, and oh, it's so beautiful. To those who have watched Eva, it came before that, and it doesn't have that budget of Eva. So yeah, it won't be to that extent. But if you want something like Eva, something close enough, this is it. This is it. And the complexity behind each character is so beautiful. So the relationship they both have, the main protagonists. So it started out as slave master kind of relation, but later they found out more about themselves and explored themselves. So this anime is aesthetically beautiful and a wholesome show with some kind of action in it. Don't rely on the action part. If you are looking for that, then there's other options. This is just really good, touchy-feely, wholesome, fantasy romance. Yeah.
And best news, season 2 is coming. Okay, that reset the spinner, reset spinning, roll the anime.
I actually wanted it to land on JoJo, but Haikyuu, Haikyuu!
Just reset it. Coco is the anime is garbage. Just remember, the anime is garbage, but the opening is a fucking banger. He hasn't watched it. It's about a murder mystery kind of. It's a mystery kind of sorts, but the the trump card of the anime, or the like specialty it was because they can stop time and like they can investigate the. It was kind of like that, but it was bad, just a bad. And yeah, the opening is. I still listen to the OP, and yeah, it's good. It's good
So maybe just
for the OP. Yeah, go for it.
uh, uh, it's not so Taizai is like recommending Game of Thrones now.
Yeah,
Why would we recommend Game of Thrones now?
yeah,
If it was one season before, maybe.
maybe.
Not even maybe. We would have definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like 2 seasons ago, Natsuno Taizai would have recommended like crazy, you know.
Yeah.
But after the second season was also bearable, and well, it had Escanor, and because of Escanor, the show was elevated to a different level. But after that, just plummeted. The whole the story is there. The story is of course there, but if you don't feel the anime, if you don't feel what's happening, the action, the mobility of stuff, the fluidity of it, you can't really get into the story as well. So
like if it would have been like this from the start, there would have been no complaints. Like everyone would have known, this is this is the extent they could go.
Those who would have been watching it for the story, knowing that the animation sucks.
Yeah.
Then they would have continued it, and for those who couldn't even get past the animation, they would have not get
but
into it.
Now
But
it's
now it's just
conflicted, confused, and
and season 1 was really good, and
season 1 was a fucking like
season 2
it was a great shonen.
And season 2 as well, because of some characters. So yeah, season 1 and 2, just because of some character dynamics.
Watch season 1 and season 2 if you want to, then just leave it, let the show. Yeah, that's the whole verdict. Watch season 2 though. Season 1 though, it's really good. Okay. Okay, Kiss Him Not Me.
I have not watched it.
Even was a okay, like it's about a fat guy. So one day I guess she was I don't know, I watched it long back, like when it aired. So yeah, so I think she was rejected by someone, so she went into depression, and then she like kinda for like 1 week or so she didn't leave her room, and the fat chick become this
In a week.
Yeah.
Well, it's an anime.
Yeah. I think it was a week or a month. It could be anything. I don't remember the synopsis, remember the specifics, but yeah, it was the whole premise. And then after she became this, every like the main targets of the school, like the hotties, like the big four, became try to like approach her, and so that's the whole. Like even she didn't recognize herself, and
so it's basically a reverse harem.
Reverse harem, and with a twist of if you are thin, you can be beautiful. Okay, now that I think about it, just fat shaming. Okay, moving on. But it's not that. Okay.
What a Monogatari. Well,
for that you have to know about Monogatari.
Yeah.
And for that you have to know a lot of.
Well, just watch everything in the release order, and
it'll be good. But premise story time. Monogatari, we won't go to Ori Monogatari because it's way past in the storyline. But Monogatari. Let's talk about Monogatari. Monogatari is one of the masterpieces that Shaft created.
Visually,
Shaft created it visually because everyone thought that the light novel, it was adapted from a light novel. The light novel could never be adapted because the writing was so that it wasn't the story that was progressive, but the writing. The writing was great. That was made Monogatari great, and so everyone thought it couldn't be translated into anime because it's a writing, not even manga. Manga had panels, so you can kind of sort of make it come into life in the anime, but yeah, you can't make writings come into life in anime. But then Sharp did it. Sharp did it, and it was like people still say it doesn't come close to the light novel like the original, but still
those are the light novel entities. They would
but yeah, it is there because Sharp took some visual.
They took some liberty to create
They took a lot of liberties, and those liberties were creatively
artistic
and like creatively good decisions. That's why Monogatari is hailed as one of the masterpieces, and yeah, it is a masterpiece. Okay, synopsis. Monogatari is about a boy, Araragi, who encounters supernatural. Yeah, everything around him somehow he attracts supernatural, and yeah, that's what the story is about. He just encounters them. There is no like rhyme or reason to it. Like he just attracts the supernatural somehow, some way, and yeah, he kind of helps the people. Like, yeah, that's how he makes friends and all that. It sounds generic, but the anime is a fucking masterpiece. Yeah.
So
the characters are great. The story is great. Everything is great.
So basically, Bunnigan Senpai is a lighter version of Monogatari.
It's a lighter, more romantic version of Monogatari.
Monogatari is also romantic. It can be considered harem. It is a harem.
It is a harem, but Monogatari is more kinky. More kinky, like way more kinky.
Yeah,
way more kinky. Yeah,
it gets into uncomfortable territories as well with some lolly shit and incest shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's what makes it good. That's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah, it's an anime that's out there, and if you get into it,
you'll love it actually.
Yeah.
If you like the first episode, or even if you like the first episode, first scene was a fucking show. But yeah, so if you love the first episode, you will love the entire thing. Like yeah, it's good stuff. Golden Kamuy.
Golden Kamuy. Really, I'll just say the only thing that I'm gonna say is get past that beard.
Yeah. Like even the fire was bad,
but the beer was worse. Yeah. See, I'm a kind of guy that can't get CGI myself, and yeah, even I stopped the anime at that point. But I was like, maybe give it another shot. Yeah. And so, getting past that, the anime is actually beautiful. It's going on, and yeah, people have lost interest, and because there's no talk in the community as much, that's why those who are watching it are watching it, and those who are not watching it aren't watching it, and there isn't much debate in between, you know. So Golden Kamuy doesn't get much love, but it really deserves some.
Yeah.
The characters are.
Let's talk about the
really
synopsis.
Synopsis basically, our main protagonist, he has come off war, and there's
ex-military.
So like One Piece, there's a treasure that's been hidden by a convict, and those connections in search of that treasure, everyone has their own personal motives. In search of that treasure, some people get connected, acclimated, and their bond. And why they are pursuing that thing, and how they are pursuing that thing, and how they get into connection with others who are doing the same. So, and the history behind that treasure. So that's basically Golden Kamuy in a nutshell, and it's all about the characters mainly.
Yeah,
characters and the world.
The characters are the motives that drive them are that's what makes them, I guess. Work.
Otakoi. Really love this. I
didn't watch it.
I don't know how to put it, but okay. So Hinamatsuri in a workplace, and actually a romantic setting.
Yeah.
This is really good because we really have lots of high school romances.
Yeah. Actually, that is something that what made me love Golden Time. It's another romance anime, but yeah, high school setting is kind of getting boring, kind of getting stale, and that's why many people love that one. I don't remember the name, but fuck. That college high school. The college high school one. Grand Blue. Grand Blue. That's why many loves Grand Blue. Yeah, because the high school trope is so popular and so has become so much explored. Like there's nothing more to explore in that genre. So yeah, many people there are some mangas and like from animes that are considering the whole work environment, senior lifestyle. Yeah, that is the place of romance to next. That is the next step. Yeah, that is the next step, and yeah, this is because yeah.
It's about 4 friends, and well, there's 2 couple in that circle. So the main couple, well, the guy is really introverted, and to the level he's almost socially awkward, but he does function well. Reminds me of a friend, let's not name him, but fucking MD. But anyways, the main guy is kind of socially awkward, and yeah, every character has their own kinks, and watching them make their relationship work, take it to the next level, is really something. And there's always problems in relationships, and which we don't see much in high school romantic animes, because they're trying to get in a relationship. This
making it work. It is making it work.
They're establishing a relationship in the first episode itself, and for the rest of 11 episodes or something, they're just making it work.
And yeah, that is more complex than like getting into a relationship. Getting into a relationship is kind of easy.
Yeah, and
you can get into a relationship.
And most of the anime is about getting into a relationship.
Yeah.
So
making it work is the harder part, and yeah,
this relationship, this anime also talks about the boundaries in a relationship and understanding each and everyone's unique quirks and making it work at that level. So
it will be a good watch.
And one more thing about this is that they're releasing OVAs periodically. So yeah, if you watch this and if you want more of it, it keeps coming. So there's that.
Okay.
Akame ga Kill. Lot of people love Akame ga Kill. Us both, we hate the shit out of it, just because what the fuck.
At some point, it just became pointless gore.
What the fuck? And the manga is different, right?
Manga is different.
That's why more what the fuck. Like, why even? You have a manuscript. People have.
No, actually, we shouldn't blame the anime, because the manga hasn't been end.
At that time.
Yeah, they started making the anime sooner. I think that was the case, because that's why this manga ended like very recently. Actually, manga ended. Yeah.
Well, at least that arc was caught up, I guess.
Who knows?
Well, anyways,
ending did change. The ending was changed. Yeah, in the manga.
Actually, not even ending. From halfway point where they started going mad. From that point, everything changed actually, because the whole cast died. The whole fucking cast.
Only Akame didn't die.
See. We would have put a spoiler alert here, but this needs to be spoiled. No one deserves to watch this. No one deserves to waste their time with this shit.
Akame is just bullshit.
Akame ga Kill. Akame survives at the end. All of them dies. Just because the creators felt like it. To some point, everything was beautiful.
People were dying.
People were dying, but it was like cause and effect.
Causality was there.
Yeah, everything happened. Then from a point, it was like,
why did she have to die?
See, because wait, even if characters were dying beforehand, for the first part of the series, we felt death. We felt when someone died, we took it seriously. After that, each and every episode, one character would drop dead.
That was like it was like Power Rangers.
Every day was a Russian roulette. Every day was a Russian roulette.
Every day was a reverse Power Rangers.
So, well, you kill off everyone, leave Akame behind.
Just for the war PTSD, I suppose. What was the point?
What was the point?
What was the point?
Why did we watch it if not for the characters, if not for the
she
story?
died at the end.
Yeah,
like, the villain
in a sandstorm or something. She was standing and something happened. You know? Yeah, I remember the last part. It was a post-credit scene or something.
I don't know. I was talking about her. This one. The villain.
The Ice Queen. You know,
Ice Queen. Even she died. Why is she dead?
Everyone died. Such a pointless anime. Just pointless anime.
It's like this is another.
Let's not talk about another, but another Shiki, Akamega Gil. Everything needs to be spoiled.
But Shiki, I still consider Shiki.
Shiki was bullshit as well. I'll talk about that someday else. Anyways, I think all of those needs to be spoiled by everyone, and everyone will be doing a great, service to the anime community by doing that. Just spoil the shit out of this anime, you know.
But like in Shiki's defense, I at least laughed a lot in the last 2 episodes. I laughed a lot.
But that's the flaw, right?
That's not the point.
You shouldn't be laughing.
I enjoyed that.
It's like Nun. It's like Nun. We were laughing at a horror film. How the fuck?
Why the fuck?
Why the fuck?
Oh.
JoJo!
Oh.
My all-time favorite. How do I explain JoJo? Just so the name. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It is really bizarre. That's the only way I can put it. Okay. Who will love JoJo? First off. Okay. There's a passing on the baton element in JoJo. If you love Avatar, The Last Airbender, that same passing on a legacy, continuing the legacy. So JoJo's tagline, Sono Shino Sadame. So basically that means legacy of a bloodline or something like that. Yeah, basically that. It's every JoJo, every arc has a different JoJo featured in it, and what those JoJos are, how they are connected. They aren't always family, but they are somehow somewhere connected, and you will find that connection to be worthwhile. So every JoJo is different, every AI is different, but the heart, the bizarreness is same throughout. So my recommendation is watch the first part. The first part is totally different from all of them, all of the rest of the part, but second part onwards you get the feel how JoJo is gonna turn out. So
what's the first and second part?
So yeah, my recommendation is watch the first part. You might fall in love in the first part itself. If you don't, slog through it. Second part is where you shall find if you really love JoJo or not.
Toop. Tate no Yusha no Nari.
So season 2. Let's talk about the whole anime. Season 2 is upcoming, right?
No, season 2. I think season 2 is upcoming episodes. No episodes.
So Rise of the Shield Hero. Okay, so we can talk about this. Second season. Second season would be different. Rise of the Shield Hero, right? That whole concept, Rise of the Shield Hero, was played out in season 1 itself. So there's closure in season 1 itself. Season 2 was a different start of a different arc. I haven't read at least the manga. I don't know about him.
I read the manga.
Yes, I read the manga, so you would know how.
I am not keeping up with the manga. I think the season 1 completed with the part of the manga. I think.
Okay, so anyways, season 1.
Nothing changes. Yeah.
So anyways, season one has closure in it. So it's not that wait for season 2, watch it together. You don't need to do that.
Well, if you love the season 1, you will watch
season 2 anyways. Yeah. So just try watching season 1 because it has a complete story. The characters, they're one of a kind. The characters are really interesting, and about our protagonist, since he's the weakest link in the whole heroes thing. So it is interesting to watch in a world where someone else is considered protagonist and you are considered a side character, and it's your journey. You watch the main protagonist do things, but you are actually really moving the world forward. And would that be recognized or not? That is another big selling point. That is another big selling point of the anime. And yeah, it keeps tiptoeing between Naofumi would be recognized or not. So that's the point. And as well,
I think the start is out. Okay.
let's name her Hard Raccoon for now.
Yeah, Raccoon, got it.
So it's interesting to watch Naofumi and her relationship develop, and it's a really wholesome thing because he gets her when she was a child, and he has a father-daughter relationship kind of thing with her. And her POV, let's not talk about that, kind of gets weird and muddy because it's an anime, but it is really interesting because we are watching a side character grow into a main character. That's the main point.
Go watch Season Isekai. Everyone loves Isekai. Go watch it.
So here, ending it here.
Okay, last one. Interesting stuff could happen.
Ending it here. Bye. Fuck off.